I'm going to read the poem Thoughts on Wisteria that Stacy quoted from. And I don't know if you guys know who Maud Gunn is, but this is kind of like it's a really literary joke in the beginning because the Irish poet Yeats was really obsessed with Maud Gunn. And he would write these poems about her and how she shouldn't be such an activist or so political. And he was like totally obsessed with her, but she didn't want anything to do with him. Uh, so this is Thoughts on Wisteria. It takes place in Staten Island, and so it's important to know that because I don't know if any of you know what Staten Island's like, but it's kind of run down. It's not like the nicest place on the planet. Um, you were my Maud Gun when black ink won, ran down my page like a throat slashed attack. You are my bassinet. When the bow swung down came our rockabye, baby, and all those blue-reds swum their orb lights against fences as cops' cars pulled their immediacy alongside my house when you were the fence the drunk driver smashed into in that ice age, knocked at an angle that cracked the frozen plastic of PVC fencing jaggedly. Still in half, it was your winter. Once you were nearly mine, bar lights dimmed, but the mode of attack I always relied on dumb. Another drink, this time a mojito. You sniffed its sugars, downed it, then turned to grind the hip of the girl the room liked least. I'm still shoveling snow. I stubbed my toe. I fell down some stairs. One might have thought I was no one, no matter the nightgown. I was never meant to be your girl. The snow plows are out. They are coming for me. And how my envy grows like a tree. Summer me. The wisteria begins as a vine, becomes a tree, though needs more years than our species has for it to give us notice of its blossoms, allow our noses to ride its fine fragrance as delinquent bees do now, on hovering my neighbor's heavily piling of growth, a vine that centuries into a tree. It is terrible sweet. Who decides that which is flower, that which is weed? I am begging its trespass into my yard, ply its errant length along my fence, try tying it to me. Yet, long ago, the stink of a polluted sea found its own accommodation, long moved its lank figure within our orbit, as smoke from my cigarette crawled in wisps through our final barroom brawl. Can I not be anything but maudlin? Snow's never over, nor our blossoms gone. Glasses forever itch in cupboards to be filled with wine, as mouths in dark plot to be kissed. Recall how you once suggested I sit by the sea to relax? I failed to admit the beach here is littered with syringes. This is my goodbye. I wish I lived in a little house by the sea, but I do.